peace be upon you. Currently there are more than 1.8 billion Muslims, and around 75% of them live in Muslim-majority countries. To be exact, 57 Muslim countries. So it will be interesting to see them according to their military ranks. Let's start with some honorable mentions. At number 14 comes Afghanistan. 13th is Iraq. UAE is at 12 and Bangladesh at 11. Number 10 is Morocco with 36 million people living, a GDP of $120 billion. The Moroccan army is 175,000 strong personnel but is challenged by one of the lowest defense budgets in the Middle East. The country's military is heavily engaged with the disputed Western Sahara territory, and patrolling its long borders. The 9th place is occupied by Syria, with 154,000 active personnel and a defensive budget of $1.8 billion. After more than 6 years of gruesome fighting, Syria's military is a shadow of what it used to be, but battle-hardened. Its military is bolstered by Iranian militias, Russian forces and local private militias to keep the Assad regime, after suffering from heavy losses, rampant desertion, and general war fatigue. Malaysia is rocking at the 8th position. A powerful military and growing economy. While Malaysia has never fought in a conventional conflict before, it boasts a modern military with a balanced strategic posture between naval strength, technological modernization, and air superiority. Malaysia is in dispute with China's claim over the South China Sea. While struggling with financial limitations and currency instability, it faces the challenge of matching assets that are incompatible with the domestic and international threats they face. The largest Arab country has taken the 7th spot. Algeria has invested steadily in its military since independence. The Algerian People's National Army has been on active footing since its founding, first fighting a bloody war of independence, a gruesome civil war dubbed the Black Decade, followed by more than 2 decades combating terrorism, and protecting its significant borders. It is also the only country aside from China that procured the Russian S-400 missile system. At the 6th rank comes the massively oil-rich Saudi. The Saudi Arabian military is the best armed military in its region. In past years, it has fought a bloody war in Yemen as the head of an allied coalition. While Yemen has been a proving ground for its military, the drawn-out war has drawn significant international condemnation over the heavy human toll it has taken, and humanitarian concerns over famine and disease in the war-ravaged country. Proud Pakistan is chilling at the 5th spot. The Pakistani military is robust, with a long-standing military tradition. In recent years, it has leveraged stronger engagement with Saudi Arabia and China to modernize its forces, with heavy military technology exchange and weapons development. Operationally, Pakistan boasts one of the largest armies in the region, with a strong combined arms doctrine supported by a powerful intelligence service and a consistent drive to develop defense industry capacities and manufacture modern firearms and ammunition. It is also one of the few countries in the region with nuclear capability. Indonesia is at the 4th and still unstoppable. With Indonesia set to become the world's 4th largest economy by 2050, its military continues to grow in leaps and bounds. Aside from its active duty personnel, it is home to an additional 281,000 paramilitary personnel. Its manpower, economy and political clout are enough to ensure internal stability and growth, as it pursues an aggressive military diversification strategy, while it aims for a 274-ship navy, 10 fighter squadrons, and 12 submarines. Indonesia's modernized capabilities may be the precursor to larger regional ambitions in its future. Iran has done enough to receive the 3rd rank. With more men in arms any other country in the Middle East, with an additional 125,000 in its Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps, IRGC, as well as other regional militias sourced from different countries. It has also managed to effectively manage large militias while aligning them with its overall military posture through tried-and-tested embedded officers and leadership. Over years of sanctions, Iran developed a significant national defense industry and made major progress towards becoming a nuclear state. The pyramid country comes at the second position. With the rise of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, the Egyptian military has been given free rein to expand and embed itself in nearly every aspect of Egyptian society, on top of a larger defense budget, tax exemptions and lucrative private contracts. The Egyptian military has made major progress in modernizing its military since Sisi took power, with gradual procurements of new state-of-the-art weaponry, revamped supply chains and more attention given to its navy.
The most powerful Muslim country is Israel.
Lul knew. The Turks dependent of Ottomans won this rank. Turkey is the most powerful Muslim country. Turkey has developed a strong defense industry, manufacturing autonomous armed drones, state-of-the-art cruise missiles, a cutting-edge indigenous battle tank, and battle-tested attack helicopters. While it ranks as the strongest military force in the Muslim world and the Middle East, it was also ranked 9th worldwide by the Global Firepower Index.
قد عظمت فللأمجاد بانيها ومن يسعى إلى العليا سيدركها بما فيها